Shetty, thank you so much for joining me at ETimes. It's a big day for you. I want to know your feelings. Tadap has released your son's first film. I first and foremost want to ask you directly and be honest about this. Did you, your wife, your daughter, and your son sleep last night?
I think my son and my wife definitely slept last night, but me and Athiya haven't slept. Forget last night. I haven't slept in the past 3 weeks or so, ever since they announced 3rd of December as the date. I think nervous, very, very nervous, and more than nervous, I think anxious. As a father, a new world, a new industry. So, really looking forward to his release, and slightly settled today with the reviews and the kind of opening that we hear. Fingers crossed, because this is just the beginning. There's a long week ahead, 2 weeks ahead, and hoping that he's accepted, gets the love, and with the pandemic, not knowing what is going to happen, that anxiousness will always remain.
The reviews that have come in so far are quite favorable. Have you read all of them? Are you keeping abreast of the entire situation? Are you calling up theaters, or are they calling you? You haven't slept for 2 weeks, so are you totally?
No, I'm totally geared. I think I'm listening more to what the audience has to say and what the exhibitors are saying, more than the reviews, because reviews are individual opinions, and while they do matter, it's finally whether people are coming in to watch the movie, which is something that is happening, and that's why I'm happy. Reviews will matter because friends will write good about it, and the others will write the truth, but the audience always matters, and that's what I've been following.
So tell me, what are the exhibitors telling you? What are they telling you?
Good, very good. So far, trend is very good. The morning shows have opened well, and they say it's second only to Suryavanshi, which is a great sign. Especially because it's a newcomer, and like everybody believes that 150%, second pandemic, but so far a great start. And I just hope that it really continues till tonight, and it sets the tone up. The audience feedback would be very important at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, as to what they felt, because finally they decide कि इसको आगे बढ़ाना है कि नहीं. लेकिन आहान के reports बहुत अच्छे आ रहे, appreciation for all the actors, which is satisfying. The industry is at least accepted him. Whether the audience is going to accept him is to be seen.
Yeah, his reports are indeed good. I was reading a few of them, and it is being said that he's very intense, very passionate.
Right. Yeah, absolute. And his first film, so there's only learning and more learning now going forward. So looking forward to that.
So how did this fall in place? I want to know that particular hook, because see, Sajid Naryadwala has been backing young talent thick and thin since nearly now 12 to 15 years, as I know.
Right.
When he zeroed down on Ahan, what was the reaction, and how did this all, come together?
I had a lot of people calling me for sure, about asking about Ahan, but somewhere down in the back of my mind, I always had Sajid Bhai that I was thinking of, because he's a very stable producer. Vikram Razdan, friend of mine, was the one who took the name to Sajid Bhai, and Sajid Bhai said, yeah, I'll speak to Anna. He spoke to me. He said he'd want to audition him, he'd want to understand him. So they spent time, and that's when he decided, I will launch the boy. Asked me, and I was more than happy, because one of the finest producers, somebody that I had manifested, was happening to me. And then I think the decision of the director was a decision which we all took together. And even then, Milan auditioned Ahan, wanted to hear his voice, wanted to check his dub, wanted to see what intensity he had, so that he could write accordingly with Rajat. how much do you give a child? How much can he carry? Is something that he wanted to check, and which is what he did, and the results of to be seen. So having a guru in Milan Luthria really helped Ahan grow as an actor, and Rajat for the dialogues to touch the masses, because this is finally, if you see, a very intense and a violent love story, and this needs a particular kind of audience that you're looking for.
So the very fact that it has opened second to Suryavanshi is a big thing, which means that people are going for the film, which is a very positive.
Yes, I think I think Suryavanshi, Bunty Bubbly, Antim, now with all the promotions happening, Satyamay Jayate, has got the people believing that they can go to the theaters. And from here, I pray that it only gets stronger. We have a very beautiful month coming. It's not, Vicky, it's not honestly about just Ahan's film. It's about people coming to the theaters, celebrating cinema, enjoying cinema. Because then this will be Ahan's contribution in a way to cinema, where, as a newcomer, he manages a certain crowd that is probably going to add to the crowd that is going to come. Give people the confidence that हाँ यहाँ बाहर निकलना चाहिए, क्योंकि सिनेमा का एक्सपीरियंस सिर्फ सिनेमा दे सकता है आपको फोन पे वो एक्सपीरियंस कभी नहीं मिल सकता, क्योंकि for me watching anything on a phone or on an iPad is like living in Mumbai in a PG as compared to anywhere in a small town where you live as a joint family, and every day is a Diwali, every evening is a Diwali meal, every evening is a Christmas or a Eid meal, So for me, it's that. So it's always big screen entertainment. And that's why I thank Sajid Bhai and Fox for having waited out a period of 1.5 years to release this film on the big screen and not just push it onto any platform.
So was there anxiety sometimes at home between you and
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ahan doesn't speak much, but I could see that in his face. And I've seen that in the last 3 weeks, him glowing. Then when people saw his film, that glow and that confidence even more. We had a screening the other day, and he was appreciated. A lot of good people came and said good things about him, and I saw that glow on his face. And suddenly I feel he's already matured. He's already that old boy of mine, my Ahan, who's enjoying his life now, rather than seeming stressed and anxious.
How much were you involved, Sunil? I mean, while the film was being made, with your experience, and we still enjoy you. Let me, before I go further, tell you when we saw you on national television that day with Jackie Shroff, and the way you were dancing and your hair swinging to it was.
Thank you. I know. No, I think that's the love that I got. And like I always say, the media, as far as I'm concerned, has been very kind to me. Even though I wasn't there, they kept me alive. Honestly, Vicky, I had zero contribution in this, apart from the fact that mine and Sajid Bhai's relationship ended up in Ahan getting a film. It's Milan, Sajid Bhai, Rajat, Pritam Da, who created this magic around Ahan. I got into it only when the date of the release was discussed. It was Ahan's journey all the way through. I got into that journey too, probably 2 or 3 days earlier. When I wanted to let the world know also that he's my son and that you've given me so much love. Just hold his hand and see him through his tough phase. So I think other than that, no contribution at all. Non-interfering father. I think that's what was very important. Sajid Bhai is a very successful producer. I haven't been a very successful producer. So why would I want to butt in and tell an expert what to do? I could only pray and wish well. My wife and me and my daughter have only done that. And now probably talking and, asking people to celebrate cinema and come to the theaters.
Did it ever cross your mind that you should launch him?
I would be lost with emotions. I think we need to see it very logically and very honestly, ये लड़के की खूबियां हैं, ये लड़के की खामियां हैं, और खामियों को छुपाओ और खूबियों को बढ़ाओ और खामियों पे काम करो. I think Sajid Bhai and Milan were the best judge. Milan, like a guru, he's not a yo brother director. He's a director who's directed legends like Ajay Devgan and some digger top actors. So why not give him into the right hands with Sajid Bhai as a producer? The beauty of a Sajid Nadiadwala is that even if you fail, he will hold your hand, and that's what I expect.
The comments are wonderful. Isha Diol says he has arrived. Sanjay Gupta says he's a star. He's a complete package.
Yeah.
Now that word "complete package" means a lot.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Blessed, the industry came, rain, storm, they came, they saw the movie. I thought people would come, wish and go out, but everybody saw the movie. They commented, and and that those comments matter because it gives that boy the confidence. It gives the audience that confidence. And now the reactions that I'm seeing from theaters in Jalandhar and in Pune and in Patna and all these places is all these places is breathtaking. You're happy. You feel large screen is where we belong, and I'm glad that Ahan has is first blessed that his film is being shown in theaters. Second, blessed that the industry is blessing him. And third, a good opening. Fourth, on the right track. Now, a steady Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and a week. And at least we know that, yeah, Han, you'll get another opportunity and you'll get good opportunities.
You know what brought a smile to me was that Akash Chopra, a cricket commentator, saying that Ahan has hit a century on debut, and you are a big fan of cricket as well.
Absolutely. So, Akash is a very, very close friend, but the beauty of Akash is also that he is very, very blunt with everything. And he coming out and saying this to me, Ahan, it was a wet wicket, but Ahan still managed to stay and score that 100. Is a big high for me.
Suniel, you're getting emotional, and I understand. I'll round this off very soon. But are you going to be involved in the steps he takes ahead, like the script, etc.? In the decision.
I think, yes, definitely. But as his spine and his well-wisher, because script he has to choose, production houses, directors he has to choose. But I will definitely tell him the difference between the good and the bad. I will definitely tell him the difference between the hawks and otherwise. Rest is up to him. But we need to meet everybody. We need to hear everybody out. We need to be honest with people, not shy away from new talent, not shy away from people. The kids today believe have-beens, because there's no have-been. You have a good script, your art, you can bounce back anytime. This is the rule of the industry, and that's what I want to show him, to respect and explain to him to respect people he needs to respect. And if he doesn't want to do something, he should be bold enough to say why he doesn't want to do it. It's not management companies that are going to run his life, but he himself, who has to face and meet and greet people and respect people. Very, very, very important. Very important.
I think you'll sleep relatively well tonight, but is there a mini party at home?
Definitely not today, but hopefully soon. Like I say, fingers crossed. I've seen films tank after the first day. I've seen films rise after the third day. So I think we'll wait for all that. And eventually, even if we are average, acceptance. One, we are elated by the fact that it's gone onto the big screen. Ahan always wanted to be on the big screen. So we are very happy about that. So I think, first of all, a party for that. And that was the celebration probably that we had, where probably we missed out on a lot of people who were close to us because of the hurry that we did it with, but elated that people came. But if we do have a party, yeah, there'll be a lot of people who will be a part of that family and party.
I won't detain you for long. You can go and enjoy the happiness now. I think you should shift
Thanks,
from this
Vicky.
Aram Nagar background. You've been there for ground, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And go back
Fine.
to your Nepean Road home and the coziness of your room and sleep well.
True.
Thank you,
True.
Sunil.
Thank
Best
you.
wishes to you.
Thank you, Vicky.
Best
Thank you.
wishes to Ahan in the days ahead.